6:15 now, and the warnings are in. We have got to be careful next week.
Yeah.
It is going to get really crazy around here.
And this is the kind of cold you actually have to plan for. You know, a lot of people have pets outside, and we've already told you this is cold. You need to bring the pets in. Next week, like, they could die if they're outside. This is going to be some serious stuff we're talking about. Already, schools are canceling events. I mean, it's already.
Wow.
So things are going to be going a little gangbusters next week. Here's the way things go tonight, though. Temperatures holding steady, even coming up a couple clicks. Clouds are on the increase. We will have some snow that moves in the early morning hours. That snow is out here in Illinois and Indiana at this point. Relatively light. Should be pretty fluffy with these cold temperatures, and you can see that it will slowly but surely slide eastward. So we still have a few hours till it gets here. So if you're worried about driving in the snow, don't be worried tonight. If you're worried about leaving and freezing, well, tonight you're going to get pretty cold. The southwest wind is picking up, and that wind will help to hold the temperatures up as we go through the night. So not going to see a whole lot of change in the temperatures. That does drop the wind chills below zero, however, and that's going to be the way things are even into the early morning as the snow showers kind of come and go through the area. We start the day Saturday in the teens, maybe some upper single digits from time to time here and there, but I think the big story for tomorrow will be just passing snow showers, flurries, and a southerly breeze that will help to bring temperatures back up. We should be topping out once again in the 20s, and you can see those snow showers not really confined to the morning or the afternoon. They just kind of come and go as we go through the day. Any evening plans you have tomorrow evening? Temperatures chilly. You knew that was coming. Mostly cloudy skies will be the rule. We'll bring another batch of snow through for Sunday, and this may actually add up. We may end up getting an inch or two out of this. So early morning Sunday, we will have the snow moving through. Sunday morning, if you're headed up early for church, you may have some snowy streets that you have to drive on, but you can see the temperatures upper teens, low 20s. Sunday through the day, maybe a random flurry or two, but the temperatures stay below freezing, so any snow that we accumulate over the next 48 hours will stay with us, unfortunately. And how much will it be? Well, the next 24 hours, this first little wave coming through, so by Saturday at this time, you can see we only have maybe a half inch up here along the lakeshore areas, maybe an inch or so farther to the south. So certainly nothing to write home about, especially in light of the storm we had last weekend. But then we may put down another 1 to 2 inches in areas south of us as we go through Sunday. So it's kind of this two-part process that we're going to start to accumulate these light accumulations across northern Ohio. And then we take a look at the next big story. I have been here in Cleveland for 16 years, and this is some of the coldest air I've seen out of the forecast. So let's just preface that going on. We have this very cold air that is already sitting across the eastern half of Canada. We're only on the southern fringes of it. We were in the teens today. We're on the southern fringes of the really cold air. As we go through the next 48 hours or so into the early part of next week, you can see we stay on the fringes. Monday, a little bubble of warm air comes in, so temperatures are likely to shoot up above freezing Monday. Then we'll have a pretty powerful cold front come in. Another surge of this Arctic air begins to work south. Just about the same time, there is another push out of the North Pole that works in here for Tuesday and into Wednesday. You can see this huge dip, and that cold air just drives south. They're talking about high temperatures in north central Minnesota at 20 below zero. High temperatures at 20 below zero. That's not terribly far from us, but this is where things kind of start to get tricky because our temperatures are going to be so cold. We're kind of off the grid as far as what is normal and not. So Tuesday we go down. Wednesday the really cold air is here and it stays. We're not going to see temperatures coming up, and so what ends up happening with that is your 7-day forecast brought to you by Universal Direct looks like this. We're going to be in the 20s this weekend with those snow showers. There's the pop on Monday to the 30s, 20s early Tuesday and dropping with snow and wind. 0 and falling through the day Wednesday. We'll probably bottom out about 13, 14, 15 below Thursday morning and only make it back up to about 1 Thursday afternoon. By Friday, a balmy 9. And then we'll be back into the teens as we head through next weekend. Of course, we will be adjusting, but right now, this has been holding for the last couple of days. Some bitterly cold air is coming.
And those would be records. You said you've never seen it in those last 16 years.
I don't know that it would be records because, you know, our records go back to the
Sure.
1890s, and there's certainly been some cold air around. Our record cold ever is 20 below. I don't think we're going to quite get there, but it's going to be down in the territory.
Wow. When you say doing some adjusting, you're not saying it's going to be 85.
No,
it's not, we're not going to adjust that much.
It's more like, are we single digits below zero? Are we single digits above zero?
All
It's pretty potent.